This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only. And anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, double check your subscribe to the channel. Double check your notifications are on. And if you hit that like button, double check it's working properly. Because these bad actors are doing everything in their power to suppress the channel, because they don't want more people becoming aware of all the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. Listen, guys, the SEC, and this is just my opinion, I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell any stock. They keep delaying the XRP spot ETFs. All around the world, everybody's on the XRP train. Everybody's moving forward to XRP. Everybody's changing legislation to be pro-XRP. But somehow, the country where XRP was formed keeps doing everything in their power to slow walk XRP. And I understand this new SEC is more crypto friendly, but something about XRP being held down seems to be important to them, okay? It seems to be important to them. I believe they have an agenda, okay? I believe they have an agenda. Because if all these countries can have XRP spot ETFs, if all these countries can have crypto regulations clear and concise, how can the United States still be playing games with the crypto market, still be playing games with XRP? Everybody knows that the SEC approved GreyScale to do that multi-crypto spot ETF with XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, blah, 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 blah. And then, after they did that approval, they put out another letter. And in that letter, you know what they said? Well, I'm not going to read the whole letter to you, but I'll read the bottom part of the letter. This letter is to notify you that pursuant to Rule 431 of the Commission's Rules of Practice, 17 CFR 201431, the Commission will review the delegated action. In accordance with Rule 431E, the July 1st, 2025 order is stayed until the Commission orders otherwise, okay? The Office of the Secretary will notify you and any pertinent action taken by the Commission. What they're saying is this. They approved the GreyScale Spot ETF containing XRP, and then sometime after that, somebody got a phone call, and this is just my opinion. I was not in the office. So I don't know. But I believe somebody got a phone call and they were told to put it on pause, to stay that order, because they need more time to fill out their XRP position at these ridiculously low rates, okay? After all this time, we've been waiting on them to make a decision on XRP spot ETFs. They're going to approve it on this day, allow GreyScale to change it to a spot ETF, and then a few hours later, they're going to put a stay? Come on. That's not normal procedures. That's not pursuant to any rule. Somebody got a phone call and told them to stay it. And it's somebody outside of the SEC, because the SEC couldn't make that approval without everybody in the SEC knowing about it, without the head of the SEC knowing about it. So somebody outside of the SEC found out about the approval, they didn't like it, and they were powerful enough to make a phone call to the SEC and have the SEC stay their decision. When I tell you guys that these bad actors control the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI, they control the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI. They do whatever they want in the stock market. They do whatever they want in the crypto market. And when they violate the laws, there are no real repercussions. There's no way I'm going to believe that the SEC been sitting on the spot ETF approval for months now, for months. And then the day it's approved, a few hours later, they're going to issue a letter staying the approval. That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. That approval caught somebody outside of the SEC off guard, but they were powerful enough to make a phone call and have the SEC stay that order. But it doesn't even matter. You know why? The USA could, slow walk XRP all they want. XRP is doing what it's supposed to do all over the world. And if the USA wants to be left behind, that's on them. That's on them. The rest of the world is moving forward at quantum speed with XRP. Okay? Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think that the SEC changed their mind after they made that decision? Or do you think somebody called them and made them put that stay in? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.